fight is set for 5 3 rounds of mixed martial arts action, and it is for the WFC European Welterweight Championship. This fight is sponsored by Automotive. Introducing to you first, and fighting out of the blue corner, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, who weighed officially at 77 kilos. At 24 years of age, he comes to us representing Impact Combat and Fitness Center. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Josh Paul! Fighting out of the red corner, standing 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing officially at 77 kilos. At 19 years of age, he comes to us representing Ryan for team. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mankinde Adeyemi.
Title is on the line here. 77 kilogram mixed martial arts action. Josh Plant in the grey Hayabusa taking on Mankinde Adeyemi in the camouflage trunks. These two don't look like they're here to waste any time, Ben.
5 3-minute rounds. Plant diving in on a takedown as he was coming in. I think he might have got clipped on the way down.
Yeah, a little low kick, I think, from Adeyemi. Adeyemi just chipping away, body head. This one's scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. European title on the line. Plant with that overhook on one side. He's got options, now he's opened his guard. Triangle setup maybe. Adeyemi notices it.
Both these guys powerfully put together fighters for this weight category.
Great takedown from Plant.
Good work.
Did well to stay on top as well there.
Now we'll see what his top game's like.
Into half guard.
Lands a nice right hand from the top. Plant just chipping away from top position. Using that elbow to control his man, but not striking with it. Obviously under these unified amateur rules.
Yeah, Adeyemi needs to get off his back. You know, you've got to be on your side in half guard. There's no offense that you can do here from being flat out on your back. Plant's going to be content here just to chip away. Good position in the eye of the judges. Although he's not landing any really damaging shots, Ben, you know, he's controlling where the action's taking place at the moment. Adeyemi just holding on, really hoping for a stand-up, I think, at this point. It's better from Adeyemi, uses the underhook to get back to his feet.
Did
Great
very
work.
well there.
A brutal takedown.
What a powerful individual Adeyemi is.
What a way to finish the round there. It's a hard guy to deal with. He just got the underhook from half guard, and it all seemed simple for him from there. Just stood back to his feet and picked his guy up like he's 2 weight classes below him.
Plant taking a lot of deep breaths, Dave. I wonder if that slam might not have winded him a little bit.
Those guys making the journey over from Ireland, I believe. But from Plant's point of view, Ben, he got a little insight there into the power of the man opposite him. But it has to be said, controlled most of the round, really, positionally. Double unders. Adeyemi almost looked like he almost pulled guard there, Ben. Yeah, a strange move there. I've got to say that the work from his back in round one didn't indicate to me overly that he was a jiu-jitsu guy, but content to pull guard here. We'll see if he looks to work any subs.
Plant stacking up, landing.
Yeah, good work from Plant. Yeah, good smothering work there from Plant. Just dismissed that open guard of Adeyemi, and now in half guard again. Familiar position where he found himself in the first round. And if you're on top, getting the crossface like this and just flattening your man out and get his back flat to the floor, there's not a lot the guy underneath can do, really. It's good positional control from Plant. We saw in the first round, once Adeyemi got that underhook and got to his side, he was up in seconds. But from this point, it's all control for Josh Plant as he just peppers away to the body now.
And that's going to create some openings. Passes are going to come easier when the man's thinking more about the shots coming in the body.
Yeah, I mean, we say it so many times, Ben, but positional dominance in these 3-minute rounds is just so important. And for Adeyemi to almost pull guard there is suicide in terms of judging point of view, isn't it?
It's very few options he's got from this position. Plant's looking at negotiate that half guard. But even if he can't get through and get mount, I mean, he's landed enough in this round to easily take the round.
Yeah, it's like the last round, really. You know, he spent enough time in top control to do a good bid for that round. And he's doing the same again here in round two.
But Josh Plant Day, for me, certainly in the ascendancy.
Yeah, and I mean, we talk about it so often in this amateur level. It's difficult at this level sometimes to get footage on your opponents and see exactly where you want to take them, and especially, you know, such a wild guy like Adeyemi. But Plant now has the blueprint to win this fight. He knows if he can get in top position, he can close out rounds there. He's done it already twice. From Adeyemi's point of view, he's got to find a different way to win. Although, to be fair, he wasn't taken down in the second round. He did seem to give up position. Can't see him doing that again. Very professional, measured performance from Plant thus far.
Nice front kick up the middle.
Nice couple of left hands from Plant in reply to the low kick from Adeyemi.
Both these fighters really warming into this fight for me now, Dave. Some really open exchanges on the feet. Plant looking to slightly more measured with the two, but Adeyemi wild and powerful.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen him land any big strikes, but that slam alone, you know, the way he picked up his man, shows that he's certainly got some power there. And if he can translate that into his striking, then he's going to be a very dangerous individual. I'm sure Josh Plant doesn't want to find out. Nice low kick for Plant. Nice loop-in shot from Plant.
interesting round, this one, Dave. A lot more open, a lot more back and forth. Both guys had the moments. Plant not been able to, or neither man, but not been able to take it to the ground.
Yeah, I think Plant's doing enough though for me. He's landed those low kicks periodically. We'll say that Adeyemi lands one of his own. Nice body kick, caught by Adeyemi. Now it's Plant up against the cage, looking for this takedown, looking to pick the far ankle. Adeyemi with that big whizzer. Goes for the Uchimata. Looks for the armbar maybe. Another round in the bag. I think for me, Ben, there's a possibility that Adeyemi's just letting these rounds slip away from him. I mean,
it's great to see WFC-UK adopting kind of the standard procedures regarding amateur title fights being 5 rounds. So, it looks almost like
powerful
Plant
low
got
kick.
dropped.
Yeah, it's a powerful low kick.
Second.
When Adeyemi throws in those low kicks, you know about it.
Really does throw everything on that.
Gets the flight to the floor. Let's see what Adeyemi's got in top position now. Plant with that single butterfly. See the difference in Plant's half guard, Ben, compared to Adeyemi. He's right on his side now, looking to get stuff working.
Did a better job as well than Adeyemi did from the similar position of shutting the offense down to the top fighter as well. Always tying his opponent up with something.
Yeah, and he's always on his side. He's just making it difficult for the man to get anything going. As soon as Adeyemi creates some distance, he knows that Plant's going to explode to the feet. Try and get an underhook and move position. Good defensive work from Josh Plant, but it has to be said, Adeyemi is in top position. He's dictating where the fight's going, although he's not landing anything really of note. He's dominating position at the moment. Plant might be looking for a Kimura on the far side. I can't really see Ben from our vantage point. He's literally got his back to us, but I think he might be trying to isolate that arm over there.
It does look like he's trying
and he
to
looks like
isolate
he might have it, Ben.
He's got that locked in.
Adeyemi should roll. He rolls. Plant gets on top. Great work. Active half guard from Josh Plant. Used it to sweep and get that top position.
Now looking for a key lock.
Lets it go. We're back in this familiar position. Saw it for much of the second round. Plant on top in the half guard of Adeyemi. Adeyemi looking for some sort of lockdown. Powers his man to his back, but again, it's happened a couple of times now. He's exploded right at the end of the round, but he you know, possibly already given up too much time in the round already. It's fifth and final round. Fighters touch gloves.
They'll come out looking to bang.
Adeyemi looking for a guillotine. Plant looks okay to me. Very calm. Slams his man to the back. tell you what, just before that exchange, I think Adeyemi landed another one of those low kicks. Every time he lands on those low kicks, it looks as if it's going to sweep Plant straight off his feet. Extremely powerful low kicks. But Plant's going to be delighted with this, Ben. Probably has a few rounds in the bag, and now he's got top position in front of his corner. He's going to be content just to keep busy here. But I'd probably like to see him stack up again like he did in the other round, Ben. Stand up and maybe pass into this half guard, because he knows he's more than comfortable scoring in the half guard of Adeyemi. Adeyemi scooting under for an armbar.
Throwing up the arm.
Plant stacks his man up. Needs to take his time here. While he's stacked up, he's okay. Needs to hug his own arm and then just inch it out. Walk his left foot right up to the back of Adeyemi and just wait here and just inch this arm out. From Adeyemi's point of view, that crossed foot, if he can put one of his feet, over the head of Plant and just curl his head to the floor and just try and break that posture that he's got. So at the moment, Plant's pretty safe.
Elbows quite high for Plant as well.
Yeah, he should be able to inch that out. Yeah, good work from Plant. But Adeyemi showing his threat with his jiu-jitsu. Beautiful double leg takedown from Adeyemi. And now he's in top position in the close guard of Plant and bringing him over to his own corner.
You've got to think, Dave, with the time that he's given up, though, Adeyemi really going to need a finish here. Going to have to start getting busy from this top position.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say he'll need a finish. Looking to pass guard now. Plant again. Elects for that butterfly, but then regains full guard. Yeah, body head probably not going to be enough for him now, Ben. Stands up and tries to get stuff going right at the end here, pouring on the offense. Wow, some of those were creeping through at the end. Great fight. Great fight. Flash.
We go once again to the judges' scorecards for a decision. We have a winner by way of unanimous decision, and now the new WFC Welterweight European Champion for Blue Let's also hear from your mother, Mankinde Adeyemi. Very, very entertaining performance by both of them. Just hardcore fights. Let's take a skill in victory.
Try to pick on my feet a bit more. Really strong like half takedowns. Normally pretty good defending takedowns. Stronger as well.
Do you feel the transitions you came through with? Those you hit that Kimura sweep and then they're on top.
So looking through it, really at first. I was in half guard when I was out, so really free and making moves.
Wiping out, got the belt. European champion.